Okay, well, we got, 6 minutes to go for the pre-open session to kick off. Hormuz is here with the big movers from yesterday, which saw, heavy volume action. Hormuz, take it away.
Good morning, Prashant. And even as the markets were choppy yesterday, the new listings continued to hog the limelight. And one such name was Capillary Technologies. It's just been 3 days since the stock listed and gained on all 3 days now. Is the best day yesterday for the stock since its listing. 16% higher on the stock now. Yesterday, 2.5 crore shares were traded similar to its listing day. Out of those 2.5 crore shares, only 18.5 lakh shares were marked for delivery. But the striking point of that in yesterday's session was the turnover. 1,700 crore rupee turnover, which is more than double its free float market cap, which is around 820 crore rupees. And this 3-day move has taken the stock 25% above its IPO price. NTPC Green Energy, we spoke about it earlier in the day as well, the lock-in period ending, but the stock has been on a 6-day losing streak before the lock-in period ended, and there has been a substantial decline in trading volumes as well as the delivery volumes before this event. Yesterday, 37 lakh shares were traded below the 20-day average of 47 lakh, and 19.5 lakh shares marked for delivery also below the 20-day average of 28 lakh shares. In fact, the delivery percentage yesterday, which was only 51%, was the lowest in comparison to, since October 14th in comparison to the number of shares that were traded. And the stock from its post-listing high is down around 40%. Karnataka Bank is the third one on the list, and that has continued to be in the spotlight after a key investor has bought stake in the lender. The stock is up 24% in the last 3 sessions, and in this 3-day winning streak, yesterday's volumes were the highest in that 3-day period. 5 crore shares were traded yesterday on Karnataka Bank. The 20-day average is around 65 lakh. But out of those 5 crore shares, 80 lakh shares were marked for delivery. The 20-day average of around 21 lakh shares. And even here, the 3-day turnover of around 3,000 crore rupees is almost a third of its entire market cap. And Tarsons Products, we spoke about it yesterday, about the stock being on a 14-day losing streak. And it rebounded from that yesterday, gained around 12 to 13%. And Tuesday's volumes were the highest on record for the company. Close to 1.5 crore shares were traded, the 20-day average of only 1.5 lakh. But out of this 1.5 crore shares, only 26 lakh shares were marked for delivery. And Tuesday's turnover of 326 crore was almost equivalent to the entire free float market cap of the stock, which is around 350 crores.
Okay, all right, Hormuz, thanks a lot for that. And we'll keep an eye out on a few of those stocks. Well.